You're tuned to Video Caroline, the best TV over the 7 seas.
And this is the afternoon shift. This is my latest experimental transmission. We're not really live, except I am doing a breakfast show every morning at about 8:30. But basically, I'm going to try and do a few things that didn't work yesterday, but I'm going to try them again now. So now, right, okay. Yeah, I was trying to bring up all the various bits and bobs that there are. You'll forgive one or two hiatuses, if that's the word, hiati, as I check out various things. My name, by the way, is Carl Dallas. You're tuned to Video Caroline, and this is my afternoon shift. That's what I'm calling it today. But actually, when we go live on May the 6th, we'll be going out every Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. GMT. That's +1 because of British summertime. Let's just see where we're going with. I want to two things I tried yesterday which didn't work. I'm going to try them again to see if they work now. One is I'm going to screen share a PowerPoint presentation. So there's a very good chance that nothing will happen when I do this. But anyway, I'm going to give it a try. So I started a screen share, and I'm about to run a slideshow from the beginning. Now I'm going to keep talking because if nothing is happening on your screen as far as the PowerPoint slideshow is concerned, at least you know what should be happening. So I'm clicking on Start Slideshow from beginning. And this one is called All About Hangouts on Air. All About Hangouts on Air, which is a free Google Plus service that I'm using at this stage. And you can set up your own at https://plus.google.com/hangouts. And you go there, and there's a button marked Start Hangout on Air. So to start a new Hangout on Air, you click on that button. Can't be difficult. Then you give it a name, a description. You schedule it, or schedule it if you're American, but I'm not. You add people to be invited, and then you click to move on. And that should be the end of the PowerPoint display. So it'll actually say, that's the end, guys. Press Escape to close that down. So now I'm going back. So now, there we are. Now, I don't know whether you saw anything then, but we're going to try and see if we can. Now, the other thing that didn't work was YouTube. Now, I haven't had time to set up a new playlist on YouTube. I had one yesterday. I played it, and I saw it and heard it perfectly, but the people out there didn't. So let's just see if it works this time. Don't hold your breath, guys. Open YouTube. And I've got one. Let's see what I've got. Add video to playlist. So it's asking me for the name of a URL. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm coming out of Hangouts on air to go into YouTube.
Hello, I'm Carl Dallas, and I want to invite you to take part in an...
Now that I was playing that back on the system, you've probably heard me say it on Carl Dallas. Now what I need to do is to get the actual URL of that. And so now basically I'm going to go and find another one. So what have we got? I'm going to look at Carl Dallas. Now basically I should have had all this set up before I actually started, but I wasn't able to do that because I had a problem with the car and I had to take it into the garage, and then we had to do the shopping, and then we went to, here we are. Now this I'm going to so now I'm going back to, you probably can see me talking to you, but yes, I can see I'm talking, but what I'm trying to do, search for videos.
To bewitch and baffle you, we turn what is into what might be.
I don't know if you can hear this.
We snag your imagination like a fish on a hook and draw you out of the safety of your placid pools into the vast white water where hidden rocks lie in wait. We are crocodiles
This is a
whose
poem
jaws open wide to swallow all your certainties and spew out spurious uncertainties.
called Cretan
Whose
Poetry.
glamour vanishes like a mist in sunlight once the book is closed. We are cheating lovers.
By the way, it strikes me that you may actually be hearing this because it's playing out over my loudspeakers, and I've got the microphone turned on, so actually it's playing it. So if you can't see, if you can just see me, perhaps you can hear it. That's one of the things I'm experimenting with. So anyway, back to the poem, which is called Cretan Poetry, based on the old paradox that all Cretans are liars. I'm a Cretan and I'm telling you this. And of course, if he's a Cretan and he tells you that all Cretans are liars, then he's a liar, and so it's not true. But if it's not true, then all Cretans aren't liars, and so it could be true. It's known as a paradox. Back to the poem. This I did at Bradford University, I don't know, about a month ago. it shouldn't have been muted at all. So anyway, there we are. Normal service will be resumed quite soon. I'm going to play you a song of mine, and it's coming over the internet, but I have to open up. I have to open up a browser. I closed the browser because I didn't know where that replay of the video was coming from. So come on, browser, don't hang about. Well, I'm going to find a bit more audio. Let's just see what I've got here on my system. I'm going to play that. Right. I don't know what's happening with my browser. I'm trying to. I want to play a sound. Oh, something. Oh. I've got to. You see, I've got to be very careful. Right, here's a song of mine. Because this is going out on YouTube, and YouTube are very, very fussy about copyright, so I can only play my own songs, and or other songs that are out of copyright. Now then, I'm going to play this song, which is called Lady in My Life, and it's dedicated to all the various ladies I've loved, starting, of course, with my dear mother. So this is the song I wrote about over 40 years ago, more like 50 years ago. It's called Lady in My Life.
I woke up one morning and I found myself alone. I cried in pain, you came back again until your time was done. There wasn't a thing that I could do to give your heart some ease, 'cause I had to stand on the road I'd planned and I could not choose, I please. Lady, lady in my life, the birth you gave me made me, but my love for you betrayed me. I could not say nor find the way to you, first lady in my life.
By the way, the sound is not all that good because it's playing through the speakers on my laptop. It ought to be playing through the speakers of my audio system, but that's sort of intermittent. My hardware, I'm trying to get some new hardware out of PC World. I've been having some problems with them, but they say they're going to sort it all out, and so I won't hold my breath, but I hope it gets round. They get round to doing that, because I want to be able to play my own music to you without it sounding all tinny and horrible, which I'm sure this is, but never mind. Let's give it a bit more try.
The rain was slowly falling, making cobwebs in your hair. I called you bride, but still I lied, and I wished I wasn't there. There wasn't a thing that I could do to help us get along. So I paid the phone and I left you alone to start another song. Lady, lady in my life, the love you gave me wasted, and those few joys we tasted, I could not speak and I had to break from you. lady in my life. The telephone was calling, and I heard it cry your name. So we took the frame of the jigsaw game and changed the shape we made. There wasn't a thing that you could do to make it on your own. So just you and I, we had to try to build another home. Lady, lady in my life. The love we made was growing, and the seeds that we were sowing were falling round on fertile ground with you, lady in my life. And now the hours are turning to the evening dark of life. I give you love, and there's enough to make the world my wife. There isn't a thing that I can do to forget what's gone before. But what I've seen and what you've been has made my living more. Ladies, ladies in my life. My mistress, bride and mother link arms with one another, and I become your man and son in memory. Sweet ladies in my life.
Oh, that takes me back. My mistress, wife and mother blend into one another. I don't think it was blend, but you get the picture. Because I've been the fortunate recipient of love from, last time I counted up 11 really remarkable women. Of course, if you spread that over 83 years, including my dear old mum, then it's not all that sensational record. So now I've been compiling a collection of erotic verse. Some of them are a bit rude. Of course, Eros, is a god who does his own thing. But I'd like to read you one or two of them. Let's just see. Right, a short one to start with. Very short, in fact. Where is it? I've performed Eucritan poetry. Yes, okay. This is a haiku, which is a Japanese poem of 17 syllables in 3 lines of 5, 7, and 5 syllables, respectively. In the original Japanese, they usually have references to the weather and geography, etc. But anyway, this one, which is dedicated to one of the ladies, my wife Gloria, and she was writing haiku at this particular time. Did some really nice ones. She did a great one about driving down the motorway and falling asleep. Motorway driving, suddenly a dream appears. Inappropriate. I think that was hers. Anyway, this is mine. Haiku lady sings rare melodies of passion, jewels shining bright. Now I've written, I did a song, started a series of songs when Gloria and I got together, and it was called Songs of a Well, the first one was called Song of a Wanderer. It says, well, I'll sing it to you. My love's a warm jewel with flame at the heart, and laughter as light as the rise of the lark. Her presence is pleasing in times grave or gay, at the break of the dawn or the end of the day. And I'm glad that my wandering's all done. True love's like the moon as it shines in a stream, dip down for its light, and it's gone like a dream, a will-o'-the-wisp that eludes you and then confronts you with joy to revive you again. And I'm glad that my wandering's all done. Yes, I've been a wanderer the most of my life, and I've cut through each day like a new sharpened knife. But the noonday's a time for a rest in the sun, and to lie in your arms when the day's work is done. And I'm glad that my wandering's all done. Now, there are 5 parts to this song. So when people say, can you just, we've only got time for one more song, Carl, I sometimes am tempted to do the whole thing because it's quite long. But here's the last section, which goes like this. And now once again there are new ways to wend. Old friends become lovers, new lovers are friends. The road forks and parts as we wave a goodbye. Tomorrow awaits and there's no time to cry. On this journey we're never alone. We may feel at each parting that something is lost, but our memories go with us and stay till the last. We are the summation of all that befell, and our song is a story that no tongue can tell. On this journey we're never alone. The flesh we take with us is but skin and bone, a cage for our feelings until life is done. But flesh is our reason for walking the earth. At the end all we learn is of coming to birth. On this journey we're never alone. The hand that we hold never falters nor fails, as we struggle through storms or bend with the gales. Its presence is constant, though we may never know what is its purpose or where we will go. On this journey we're never alone. Human love is a yearning for something more great. It grows in each heart as we follow our fate. We can part without rancor and love without hate. We can know who is with us, be it early or late. On this journey we're never alone. Now that last section I wrote in 2002. The first section I wrote in 1964. Well, we're getting to the end of the show. I've tried a few things. They may or may not have worked, but I'm going to say goodbye. I'll be back tomorrow morning, inshallah, God willing, with breakfast, what's it called? Breaking the fast. Sorry, I only worked it out this morning. I did this half-hour show this morning. I'm hoping to do a half-hour show every morning. And this, I'll be doing another experiment like this, trying out things like the YouTube and the PowerPoint, etc., etc. But meanwhile, this is me, Carl Dallas, saying goodbye to you, the people of the world. Be good to yourselves, because if you won't be good to yourselves, who else is going to? So that's me saying goodbye. Bye.